almost forgot to start the vlog this morning. I slept really good last night. I went to bed at about, what, 10 o'clock?
We both went to bed around 10 o'clock after enjoying a hookah.
Yeah. And I didn't wake up until like about 4:30 because my neck was itching. But you know, that's very typical because we found out that, you know, it lasts like what, 6-7 hours?
Yeah. It is cold. Yeah.
Oh, and just so everybody knows, hookah is a form of smoking, but it doesn't harm your lungs as bad as tobacco does.
It's actually a staple in Turkey.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia too.
Yeah. So this is like an exotic delicacy, I guess you could call it. And yeah, so I'm going to have to sew up a couple of holes in Yuki's new sweater because it's already starting to get holes. It's pretty sad. But yeah, just means that Jesus blessed it. But yeah, you know, I don't care if I have to sew up the holes. You know, it works great for her. It keeps her warm. Oh, and she loved her new feed. I mixed in half a cup of her new feed with her old feed, and she devoured it. I mean, like, the bowl is practically licked clean. It's awesome.
Breakfast!
Yay! So, yeah, I'm going to go so I can edit the vlog for yesterday. Cass has to get ready here soon to go and take down a couple of swamp coolers for our landlord on a few of his properties. And then today is going to be a lazy day, hopefully.
Lazy day, drink, and have hookah. We haven't had hookah in years.
Yeah, haven't had it for a year.
Feels like years.
Yeah, I know. Oh, another thing I wanted to touch base on. You know how you get weird dreams about different stuff? Well, last night I had a dream that, you know, I got my new service dog and everything, and he was another rescue. But he was a Saint Bernard crossed with a Bernese Mountain Dog. So he was big. I mean, he had that chocolate tricolor, and you know, he was about as big as a Saint Bernard, but his coat wasn't. It was a Bernese Mountain Dog coat, so it was really cool. So, you know, maybe that's just, you know, something that's probably just God telling me that, hey, you're not going to get Nikita like you want. You're going to get a different dog altogether, who is also a rescue.
Or it could just be a dream.
I'm sorry, but a lot of the dreams that I've had ended up coming true, so.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So.
Then the zombie apocalypse would have already come true.
I'm sorry. That I kind of do want. Because then I can go around getting away with murder. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. So, the holes have been sewn up. It started to split at the seam right here on both sides. And then also I went ahead and sewed up the leash hole that was right here. I don't really get the reason why people started putting the slits for a leash on the sweaters, because, I mean, you know.
Basic mommies.
Yeah, I guess it is a basic fur mom thing. But anyway, you know, I just go and sew up the hole, because I don't use it, so I don't really see the reason to keep having it on her stuff.
You got butt breath. You got heart garbage breath.
Yeah, I'm gonna brush her teeth here soon. So, yeah.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Yuki. You're so silly, pupper. You a silly pupper.
Oh, Twitch.
Anyway, so yeah, and I'm sorry that my house is always a mess. You know, I clean when I'm able to.
It's just a tornado came through.
Yeah, a certain tornado called Casey.
Liar. Lies.
Well, also,
Tiny,
it's also sometimes called Yuki.
yeah, tiny dragon butt, no do this.
But
What, you
anyway.
want some food?
Anyway, and Yuki's actually asking for her food right now, which is not normal for her.
Well, I mean, it is the grain-free, raw-fed food, so.
Yeah. And it seriously was a huge success last night. I don't really like it when he does that.
Just one little meat crumb. Shit. Just sit there and enjoy your crown. Be thankful I didn't use it in the hookah.
But anyway. So I was not expecting him to bring me booze.
Oh, she actually left some here. Yuki.
But apparently we're going to go ahead and feed her a little bit right now. It's not normal for her to eat, you know, in the middle of the day. But, you know, just see how it goes. It's recommended with this brand to feed twice a day. And Yuki, I've noticed with Yuki that she does not like eating, you know, 2 meals. So that's why I only feed her once a day, and that's, you know, at like 8 o'clock at night. So we'll see how this goes. So stay tuned.
She doesn't like her food.
Are you monitoring the making of your food? Huh? So basically what we do with that food is just simply add some water to it as instructed, and I just add a plate over it to kind of trap the heat since we have no insulation in this house, so it gets very cold in here very easily. And yeah, so stay tuned. Guys, we just had a major mind blow here. The brand that we are feeding her, the food that we are feeding her, this stuff has a 5-star rating from Dog Food Advisor. I shit you not.
Hold on.
I shit you not. Look at this. Look at this. Here's the proof. Dog Food Advisor. 5 stars.
Let's see if there's
Okay?
any recalls.
And we got this. We got this for not even $60.
There's only 4. There's only 2 red items that indicate controversial ingredients: yeast and dried brewer's yeast. But that's not even for this one here. This one's different. This one's an all life stage canine power food red meat feast, which is what we got.
Yeah, we got her the red meat because she, you know, like her mama, loves meat.
It's a perfect balance between protein, fat, and carbs. 28% carbs, 32% protein, and 40% fat.
Yeah. I need to take care of the crab trash.
And it's got lentils in there, dried alfalfa hay, sunflower oil, garbanzo beans, peas, lamb, pork meal.
Wait. With the hay, you might not be able to handle it because you're allergic.
Alfalfa is not one I'm allergic to.
Okay.
It's Timothy hay.
Hey, she's turning into a horse. Yuki! Yuki!
Although it's,
Did you know you're eating horse hay? You're eating hay!
It's uncommon to find it, but it's high in protein, 18%.
Yeah, so I might have to start feeding her hay.
No, not gonna feed her hay.
It's a joke.
Judging by the ingredients alone, only natural pet canine power food looks like an above average dry dog food.
Technically it's not dry, we're adding water to it as per directed. She just tried digging into the box. Hey, you're getting a lot of FaceTime with the camera, you know that?
No recalls.
There's no recalls on this?
None found on the recall.
Why did you search only?
Because that's what the name of it is, only natural pet. There is no recall. If there was, they'd pull up on ONLOI. No recalls.
Okay, so there you go, guys. There's no recalls on this food brand. So,
Grain-free, raw feed,
yeah.
$60.
And Yuki is
For-
a picky eater. I kid you not. She is a picky eater.
This is an 18-pound box.
Yeah.
That makes 56 pounds of food for $60 at PetSmart.
Yeah. And she is a picky eater, so her liking this brand says a lot.
Well, enough to where she wants two of it. It's almost like Blue, ain't it? It's almost like Blue, ain't it?
This might be a competitor for her with Blue. She was, when we first got her, we originally had her on Blue, and she loved that food. She loved that brand. That was like the only brand I did not have to, like add in, basil, beef broth, coconut oil, and all this other stuff. I did not have to do that with Blue. But with all these other, brands that we had her on, I had to do that. So with her not wanting, anything like that in her old food, I know, Cass, God. Anyway, so food's ready. I'm gonna mix it in. Don't let her eat it as is. Goodness. Gotta adjust her to it. Stinker.
It doesn't smell like dog food either.
No, it doesn't.
It makes me want to eat it.
Yes. And we're doing the transition right. We are mixing the old stuff with the new, and then we are gradually taking out the old.
You notice she doesn't fart. She hasn't farted with this.
Yeah, she hasn't had any bad gas like she did with the last transition. You're not gassy right now?
You wanna lick the spoon? Oh no, you want the food, okay. Come on. Here you go.
And that's how my baby girl is.
Wow. She actually asked for it.
Yeah. She does not normally ask for a meal during the day. It's always, she will not eat until like 8 o'clock at night. So this says something.
I don't care. We are going to continue getting that food for her.
Yeah. We're gonna have to get a second box soon.
Might have
Go
to
ahead and
next
start
week.
stockpiling.
Might have to next week.
Yeah, we're going to definitely have to stockpile this if she's going to be like that.
She's going at it. Look at her.
Because, if she were to, just simply have done this, once a day, it would have lasted, at least a month. But with her wanting to eat twice a day now.
Breakfast and dinner.
Yeah. No, lunch and dinner.
That's too close in between.
Well, lunch is, typically 1 o'clock. Dinner isn't until 8 or 9.
That's 7 hours. It's recommended at least.
We'll see how she
8 to
does.
8.
We'll see how she does. See, look at that.
It's almost gone.
Yeah, it's almost gone already. She's like halfway done with it.
Mama, leave me alone.
Yuki, leave it. Leave it.
Look how dear.
Good. See? That's almost halfway gone. Take it. This is a picky eater, guys, okay? And she has asked. She didn't ask. She begged.
She whined at the box.
She was whining at the box. I kid you not, guys.
Should have recorded it.
I
She was
know.
almost pawing it too.
I know. She would have destroyed that box had we not done something. This is a dog who is a picky eater. Who you have to go and add, special stuff to ordinary kibble. Like her diamond natural stuff that is grain free. I would have to add basil, coconut oil, and bone broth to that. Just for her to eat it. With this, I don't have to add anything to it. This says something, guys. This is Yuki approved. I'm going to have to start, making like a little sticker for stuff like this.
Start sticking it on every box at the store.
Yeah. Yuki approved, Yuki approved, Yuki approved.
We should try a different one. Other than the red meat.
No, let her adjust to the red meat and, then start giving her a variety. I don't want to go and overload her system with so many new stuff all at once.
Yeah.
See, look at this, guys.
It's almost gone.
And it's only been, what, not even 5 minutes?
Not even. You started recording, what, 8 minutes ago?
Yeah.
After we made the discovery of it being a 5-star.
Yeah. It doesn't even seem like it's been 5 minutes, guys, and she's already devoured it. I might have to get a slow feeder. I might have to get a slow feeder because of this stuff. That's what I need to do tomorrow. Go to Creighton's and see if they have a slow feeder bowl.
You also got to go by Radio Shack and see about a 10,000 milliamp battery.
Yeah, I do have to do that for Graham. Look at that, guys. Look at that.
She's smiling if you notice.
Hey, Yuki. Did you like that?
Graham is the one that bought the food.
Yeah.
My mother. So she wants the best for Yuki. So she bought the food to try it out because she's starting to feed her service dog raw.
Yeah. So Cass's mom, who I call Graham, because it doesn't really sound right for me to call her Ma or Mom.
Look at that belly.
Even though she's pretty much become like a second mother to me.
Excuse you.
She burped.
Look at that belly. Look at the belly.
Leave her alone. She thinks she's going to get onto her.
Look at that belly. Are you full, honey bunny?
Oh my god. Okay, turn on the fan. This excitement's getting me overheated. But, Graham wants the best for Yuki, who she also calls her grand pup. Because since, Cass is basically like a dad to her, but we don't call him dad on her vlogs.
Graham called.
Graham called. Tell her that she needs to watch this segment today.
No, we're both gonna tell her. Hi.
Hi, what are you doing?
You're on
Vlogging.
YouTube.
You're on the vlog.
What?
You're on the vlog.
What do you mean I'm on the vlog?
I'm recording right now.
Well, hey, who gives you permission to record me, weenie?
The state law.
But
The dog food that you bought, Yuki, the raw feed dog food, let's just say it's a 5-star brand.
There are no recalls.
No recalls. And Yuki actually begged to be fed today.
Aww.
Like she just got done not even 2 minutes ago.
And her belly is stuffed.
Tell my grand dog I'm proud of her.
See guys, I told you she calls Yuki her grandpupper.
She is my grandpupper. And she's a CGC dog.
Yeah.
That means very important dog.
Yeah, she is a very important pupper. She is a VIP.
Yes, she is.
So I'm also going to be getting a binder to put Yuki's CGC certificate and her rabies vaccinations, shot records, and all that in one binder. That way, should I have to travel anywhere, I will have those on hand and in one spot. But, you know, just in general PA, I will have, you know, copies of the originals in her wallet. She has a designated wallet, which I don't have next to me on hand, but you know, Yuki does have her own little wallet, and it has the doctor's note for her rabies vaccination, her shot records, city license, because here in New Mexico, each city, you must have your dog or cat, you know, your pet in general, licensed with the city, and they must be updated on their vaccinations and their rabies. That was a mouthful. So, you know, her wallet will have all those important pieces of paper in there. I will not be carrying around her CGC, but I do plan on putting the original in a frame and putting it up on the wall, because, you know, I am very proud of Yuki for passing that test. You know, I didn't really have any doubts that she wouldn't pass it, but it's, you know, it's very special to me, because I myself have never put any of my dogs that I've had growing up, I never put them through any kind of training like that. I never had them do anything like that, really. So for me, it's like a bragging moment. I feel very proud of her, because this is a dog that I trained myself, and I had her, you know, from a not so young age. You know, I know 5 months seems young to a lot of people, but for me, I've had dogs since they were like newborns. I've had them since they were like, you know, 6 weeks old. So for me to go and have a dog that I've had since she was 5 months, you know, that I've trained myself, the majority of training I've done myself, go and do, you know, and pass a CGC. I'm very proud. You know, and I'm sure a lot of you out there can understand this, because, you know, passing a test like that for the very first time, you're full of, you know, nerves. You know, what will happen if she doesn't pass? What happens if they fail? You know, how many times am I going to have to retake the test? So for her to pass it, you know, my very first dog to ever take a CGC and pass it on the first go, that means a lot to me. And I'm sure a lot of you guys can understand that. But anyway, I'm going to stop, you know, going on about that. And I'm going to stop recording for right now. And yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and enjoy the lazy day. Go and, you know, drink with Cass. Maybe have another hookah, which, by the way, got a new setup since our other one's molded. The other two sets that we had molded because we hadn't used them in a year, and they also rusted, so it's not very safe to even try to use them after that. So we went ahead and tossed them out, and we got this new setup, this new piece, last night with the last bit of Cass's paycheck, which honestly could have gone to something else like Yuki's vest, but you know, with everything, with all the stress that's been going on lately, we really needed a way to, you know, release that stress and relax. Something safe besides booze. Which, you know, to me, like I've explained before, booze to me is, you know, like a medication to help me relax. Yeah, I'm going to go see why he's busting a gut. So later. Okay, guys. So ended up going to hang out with JD and his kindreds. Having a really great time. Yuki's getting to play with their puppers, getting to play with their kids, and we're enjoying a good hookah. So before things get, you know, too hectic, I'm going to go ahead and say good night, and thanks for joining us today.